Now I feel good.
Yeah, welcome to our lounge, Holly. Isn't this cool? Welcome to Windy Hill.
Holly, Megan from Windy Hill, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you, thank you.
So, this is the Glens Falls location.
It is.
You started at Greenwich, and I don't even know if you knew that you were one of my first stores.
I think you told me that.
Yeah, you knew that.
It was like number 3.
Yeah, number 3, something like that.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah.
You know what the best compliment I got from you was?
What?
You thought I was a local.
I did.
Yep.
I did.
Which I take pride in.
Well, it's because of where the product was
coming from. It was local.
Yeah. So
it still is local.
And we support local.
Yeah, and we're in Glens Falls, and you were in Greenwich.
Yep.
And shout out Capital Region and Revert and those guys. They've been making my stuff and holding it down
and
for, was it 2 years now?
You know what? Greenwich just renewed their license.
So that's 2 years.
So it'll be 2 years. We opened in October of 2024. So we got our license in July of 2024, and we just got the renewal. We're on the OCM review list in May.
So you were in it since day one because you were in the CBD world?
Yes. So in 2018, I started selling CBD. In 2019, I made a purchase of that building, and I expanded.
The building in Greenwich.
Yeah, and I expanded the CBD. And I really found that what got me into this whole industry was I started taking CBD on a whim. My friend had said, come on with me, join this multi-level marketing company. And I said,
That's what CBD was doing then?
Well, it was HempWorks. So I'm like, okay. I go, I'll try it. I'll help you out. I'll try it. And I had some back pain, and I tried it, and I went, whoa.
Shit works.
I go, we got something here. So I said, all right. So I went on a quest, and I started, with the multi-level marketing company, and I'm like, all right, we're going to try it. I'm like, wait a minute. It's too expensive. So then I said, you know what? Found out where they're getting their stuff from, and I went,
you seem to have that energy.
I was like, you know what? I'm going to make my own brand.
Yeah.
And then,
when was this again?
2018 to 19.
Okay.
So I started my own brand, Windy Hill.
Right before the pandemic.
Yep. And then guess what? I bought the building in 2019, and then COVID hit in 20, and we had to shut down. But I was like, okay.
But real estate went up. Yeah. So luckily you bought the building.
Yeah. So yes, because I got the building for a good deal. But even before, so when I started in 2018, I took this little shack, and I put it at the end of my driveway, and I had a contractor come in, and he built me this little shack. And that's where I started, kind of like originally. And then I moved to Greenwich, and then after I got into Greenwich, we kind of had the CBD downstairs, and I bought the building, and another girl was upstairs doing paint and sip, and then we moved upstairs. But what happened was the shack still stayed out in front of my house.
Mm-hmm.
So during COVID, all these people were let go. They couldn't work. Hairdressers, they couldn't have people coming in. So I turned it into what is known as the Blessing Shack.
Okay. And that's in the front of the store?
It was at my house.
Oh, at your house.
When I had this little shack where I originally started. I know I'm going all over the place, but so I had this little shack, and I turned it into the Blessing Shack for the community, and people could bring food, and they could donate what they wanted to, or take what they needed. And we did that for like 6 months.
Okay. And that kind of got you to be like, this could actually work? Or this does connect with people?
The Blessing, so the shack, we kind of used it for that. And then COVID went by the wayside, and the shack kind of moved down the street to actually Kate's mom, who bought it. And now they use it for a little farm stand. But, bringing the CBD back to that, brought it into Greenwich. We found, I was just open a couple days a week. We kept growing it. I was working full time. And then I was like, okay, we kind of could see the writing on the wall with CBD. And I'm like, I'm going to have to expand. And by exploring all the cannabinoids, I'm like, I have to get into marijuana. Mm-hmm. And then I put in for the license in November of 2023.
Wow.
And I put in for 2.
Okay. That's awesome.
And yeah, we got Greenwich, hit the lottery first.
I was going to say, it's funny you bringing up the lottery part of it.
Yeah.
We all kind of got in early, which was weird because I was in 2020. So when did you open?
So
the Greenwich location.
The Greenwich location opened in October of 2024.
All right. Okay.
In the
October 8th.
And I must have gone in there right after.
You probably came in because then we, of course, as everything times.
Right.
I had a vacation time, so we opened for a couple days and then we closed.
Right.
So we really got in probably near the end of October. Kate came on in October, and I think you probably came in the beginning of November.
I love Kate.
And we kind of.
Me and Kate have such a funny
I
relationship.
know, but the funny thing was what she said. I think she was like, with your blunt, she was like, no, no, and then she tried it, and she's like, oh yeah. We need Polly's blunts.
Well,
They're
the thing
really
was
good.
funny was even with her, I think it was cool too because it was early on for me. I was like, I took it really well when she told me that, and I wasn't stubborn. I was trying to sell my stuff, but it was also like a different, unique product that people weren't really selling.
Yeah.
And I had to do that. I was like, just try it. It's not what
and
you
that's
think
what
when
you
people
said to
think of
her,
a blunt.
and
Just try it.
It worked. She was like, oh, Holly, we need to get this.
Right.
And I was like, okay.
And that's my homegirl, dude. Me and her Megan, you probably, me and her's relationship is the best, dude. That's especially when, is she a bud tender? How does your staffing kind of work?
So Kate went really from bud tending to then we made her manager. So then she was managing the store, still having that bud tending, because she was good with the customers. So we had her bud tender manager, and then we kept growing. Greenwich kept growing, and we kept bringing on. So we had more people coming in, and now we've expanded Kate's role. So now she's what we call a district manager. So she oversees, we hired a manager in Greenwich. She oversees that manager and then kind of helps control staffing. Right. And she's and she still does bud tending up here.
How do you deal with the constant growth?
CBD.
I'm more of the end. I'm talking more of the ambition part of it, of how we all really want to grow fast, but kind of, we don't have to get into exactly what we were talking about outside, but more of those opportunities that come our way. You're clearly ambitious, like I am. I think that's why we get along. We're always curious about what's going on and what's next. But are you like me, where you could tell from what I was saying, I try to calm myself down and be life is good right now, but sometimes I'll wake up tomorrow morning and I'll be I want to be in 500 stores.
Not.
What do you mean?
She is constantly wanting to do more and more.
And
there's never ending.
So how do you manage the storm when you have that type of head on your shoulders?
So for here, we're constantly growing. I think a lot of it comes into here. Glens Falls just opened in November of last year. So this store is seeing some really good growth and still trying to figure out that field, and I have to say, we bumped Megan's role up from bud tender to inventory, and I probably gave her a heart attack. But with her OCD, it really was, a role that I felt that she could really handle. In the beginning, it was, not going to lie, there was I think she probably went home crying more days than, she came in happy about.
Over weed.
And we ended up having an opportunity with Danny.
Oh, right.
And he came in and, we consulted with him and we said, hey, can you give us some pointers? What are we doing wrong? How can we do it right? And this one really took that seed and he just planted it and she went with it.
That's what I like about Danny. And shout out you, Danny. You know who you are. If you want me to put your Instagram or whatever down here, but I feel like he won't. But I should just put his personal phone number.
He just,
oh yeah, he gives out everyone else's. So.
So there's a lot of stuff that we learned from him that we were doing wrong,
but he's not a bully about it, and he's very much he's very much he plants it and be take it or not. But this is what I know.
But this is what it really helped her to really grow. And I've seen it, and she just has evolved into she's got it.
The store has grown.
Yeah, the store has grown. But just doing and then we hired another person that's also a bud tender / inventory because in Greenwich because we needed that to free up the manager.
Is that her who I saw?
Sarah. I don't know if you saw it. No, that's Amber.
Okay.
This is for the Greenwich store. So
right.
Or Megan's got like Glens Falls under control, and I've kind of moved my office. I'm up here a lot more because I have an office in Greenwich. I was literally in the inventory room and then went into
Greenwich is so quaint. And
I know,
nice,
but
though.
then I went into the kitchen, and now I got kicked out of the kitchen, and I'm kind of in the front here of the store. And
literally
I'm
and figuratively.
I don't. Yeah, yes. Like literally, I got kicked out of the kitchen, and I'm like, okay, now we're in the front of the store because we keep growing. But yeah, for me, I'm very blessed. I have an amazing staff. Yeah. They're great. And you
push them too, though, which is, I think, good for your business.
Well, I think, and I'm going to, I don't know if any of my old Stewart's peeps, but I'm
bringing up Stewart's today. That's, if I wrote anything down, it was, what's your favorite hot item to buy at Stewart's? But go on, we'll get to that. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it. I'm hungry, so I might walk over there.
But with Stewart's, that was my corporate world for 12 years,
right.
So I learned, and I actually texted my old boss and I said, man, I don't know how I think I said, I don't know how you fucking put up with me all these years.
Well, that's kind of what I'm talking about the growth thing, about because Stewart's is a kind of an interesting example of that.
Yeah. So basically what I learned was how to grow them. You know, how to grow my employees and give them the incentive to tell them, you're probably going to make mistakes, but you're going to learn from this and grow. And they're doing it. Like and I treat my employees like family.
Clearly.
They're very valuable to me. And that's one thing.
I mean, we're in the store right now. You see how chill I am right now?
I know, but this is...
I'm like the king of chill right now.
But this is me, so it's like...
I mean, when I went to her house,
yeah,
I just walked through. I just felt so comfortable. I could just really just
Well, you have to get through the dogs, but...
Oh, I went through her entire house. Her bedroom, it's real cute.
You guys are so funny, though, where, like, with pop-ups and stuff, like, it's just me, so it's hard for me to do pop-ups. And I just want to come hang out. Which is not good for really anyone.
It's like,
it's good. We're hanging out right now. That's why I told her it's an opportunity to hang out.
Well, it's also like really important to me to have like these relationships. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just weed, and I think only us ourselves can thrive if we do it together.
Right. And that's one thing that we kind of really work on is like trying to make sure we're all like, this isn't, the way I have the company structure set up is like Megan is really kind of under me and I kind of manage Megan, where Kate manages the rest of the staff. But in the end, we're all on the same page trying to grow the business. And that's, what we focus on.
Yeah. You learned a lot of that from Stewart's?
Oh, yeah.
Tell me about it. When did you start at Stewart's?
So I started at Stewart's in 2000...
For my people who watch this that don't even really know Stewart's, it's like
it's
like a Wawa. It's like a Wawa Sheetz.
I was there for 12 years altogether.
Of upstate New York, right?
I left for a period of time, and then I went back.
You don't know what Wawa is?
You don't know what Wawa is?
Wawa slaps.
Like
I'm a Sheetz man. Do you know about Sheetz?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a big Sheetz man. I'm Sheetz over Wawa all day, Western PA.
Stewart's and Wawa and Sheetz, they're all kind of like, kind of like the same. I mean, but Stewart's is, it's a very family-oriented business.
But explain what it is before we get into that, too, because people might not even know, and Megan clearly doesn't know. It's like a Stewart's, Wawa,
and like a Stewart. Well, Stewart's is
it's a built on convenience, basically.
Gas station, convenience store, but
good. It's not like shitty stuff. It's like good,
No, and Stewart's
and affordable.
Was all, I was a buyer at Stewart's, so I have that background too. So
I was
a buyer for 13 years, so I had that coming into here, so that's why I kind of know how to manage things, and then you know how I am.
Yeah.
A push.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And I push back.
But this one is so funny because she said the other day, I sat in my office and I'm listening to her and she's like, she's on the phone with one of our vendors and she's like, dude, you did not tell me about that price increase. She goes, I am not the one you're going to have to worry about. It's Big Dawg.
I love how she calls you Big Dawg.
Big Dawg, Hot Box Holly.
Yeah, Hot Box.
Dude, the funniest it was Avery's Instagram I saw the other day when you pull up in the truck. You see, we can talk. She was like, she wrote, it was like Megan means business today. Yeah. Well, you guys, we'll talk more about this off air too and do some more content stuff, but like. Because you guys tried something the other day, right? About like indicas and sativas.
Yes,
you have everything that is attractive to consumers on the media side. You just have to find out, like, what I try to tell people is, like, think backwards. So, like, don't try to, like, be, what are we going to talk about? Because we have to talk about something. It's like, who are we? Why are we different? And let's lean into that and then come out with just shoot shit. But, like, not necessarily indica sativa. Maybe, like, I don't know. Like, you have to find out what, because people do that all the time. So it's like whatever makes you guys different and unique about family, the way you interact with your vendors, like all these different things. Like maybe just literally interview your vendors when they come in here and be like, what do you think about Windy Hill? You think they're going to just be like vanilla about that?
Oh, it's so hard.
Mine would be hilarious. Let's test it out.
hard.
Test it out. Let's interview me. Interview me. Switch it around. Talk to me. Come on.
When our vendors come in, they're not coming in to do anything or make a sale. We're just literally hanging out.
Yeah.
And we're not...
Like, back here, they come out and they're like, oh, my gosh, you have a couch. They're, like, hanging out.
And you got dogs around and shit?
Oh, usually.
Yes,
awesome.
yes. And right now...
What's Kate's dog's name?
Ziggy.
I love Ziggy. Ziggy's
Everybody
my
loves
homie.
Ziggy.
Ziggy's perfect.
Yeah.
Ziggy's actually my cousin.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, that's
yes.
How do you become cousins with dogs?
Well, actually...
That's kind of cool. Are you part dog?
It was really...
Maybe, yeah.
Bitch.
I think I'm part pit bull in a way.
Yeah, but that's
and all my
small.
bad qualities, you know?
I think that's how small the world really is, because you didn't know.
No, I did not.
You did not know where Ziggy had come from. And Ziggy actually came into Almost Home Rescue, which is the rescue that I founded back in 2021.
And that's like, is that still or was the basement of the Greenwich store?
Now it is, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it used to be like it was all over. Like
what a cool building. Keep going, but we'll get back to it. I love that place a lot.
So Ziggy came into the rescue. The owner had 6 golden doodles. He was sick. He couldn't really take care of them anymore. And we were struggling. We're like, all right, we had Ziggy adopted, and the lady brought Ziggy back saying she was too big. So I'm like, where are we going to put her? So I said to Kate, can you take this dog? And Kate literally had her for 10 minutes, was like, I'm keeping her. You're not getting her.
Yeah.
She's perfect.
And then, fast forward, so Ziggy's up here, and then the previous owner, because I was doing the cannabis, came in and he was like, oh, he goes, he saw you. He came in, he saw Ziggy, and then she heard the voice, and then she knew who it was, and we were like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, the world is so small.
Yeah.
I was really just meant to be here because of Ziggy.
Is Upstate like that? Is it like small town type shit?
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I'm even more honored about what I was saying before.
It's very small.
So, I mean, you know my brand and kind of what we do. Obviously, Connections is in the name, and the breakfast is kind of like what we say is like exclamation point, or that's like the gimmick side of it. It's fun, but the Connections is kind of what we do. And what I've been having fun doing is just because it's just me, is I'll go out to Buffalo, right?
Oh, goodness.
And I just love hanging with locals. Like what we were talking about the Belmont the next couple days.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not going to the Belmont. I'm going to
You're
King's,
gonna go hang out
and
at
I'm hanging out with
King's.
locals and just get drunk and
Oh
Uber.
my gosh. And Uber, yes, and Uber. And Uber.
Yeah, and but that's what I love doing, and it seems like these upstate parts of New York specifically are very like pocket. It's like they're little like cool communities. Like you got the Capital Region, you got like Rochester, Syracuse, you got Buffalo,
they're all split.
Hudson, Binghamton. It's really cool.
And they're all very different.
Yeah, they're all very different.
Oh yeah.
Like I would say, like if like Greenwich is definitely my hometown. That's where I grew up. So a lot of people know me, and that's why I think the Greenwich store does pretty good. Glens Falls are still getting to know me.
Yeah.
Getting to know us, what we do, what we're about.
Well, that's cool. You're interested in being personal.
Oh, always.
Like not a lot of people do that. I think that's where they mess up. And someone was calling me I think it was Brooklyn actually. They were having trouble. And I was trying to, like, they were like, we're just asking for help. Like, is there any way that you can, like, give us any advice or anything? And I was like, the stores that I'm seeing be successful is that family-oriented thing, that, like, community, wanting to be different, wanting to know the owners, a lot of the connect. It's like a lot of the time these owners aren't even there.
Right. I mean, I'm here. I'm probably here more.
But your people represent you. They call you Big Dog.
Yeah, they call me Big Dog.
Hot Box Holly.
Even if you're not here, you're a legend as Big Dog.
Yeah, Big Dog.
All right, well, Big Dog's coming.
Yeah. She
Big
picked up on the
Dog's-
hot box one because I was telling her a story about when I was in like 2nd grade.
Oh, talk about it. Let's get deep.
No,
Yeah, I was on
I
the
called.
bus.
No, I called you that, and you had a trauma. You had some
Oh, no.
sort of PTSD moment, and you said, "How do you know that?"
What do you know about me being Big Dog?
No,
Hot Box.
Oh, Hot Box. Okay.
Hot Box Holly.
I
That's
just like
like,
Big Dog.
what?
Yeah, no, Big Dog is because listen,
I
when
can't
I
remember
tell
how that
when
came
when Danny was here, you know, he's like, just make it a big point that Holly pays. Call her Holly
Yeah.
pays. And I was like, nah.
That's a
Big Dog pays.
Big Dog pays, dude.
Big Dog pays
So,
on time.
but
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
tell you that much. I will give you credit on that. On
That's one of my...
on camera, you're like, and you and me have. We'll get into our relationship, but like, you know, you'll call me up and be like, Paul, what the fuck? And I'll just be
Yeah.
like, I'll do whatever, and in a vulnerable way, and I do mean it, even though you know I'm about my business. But at the same time, I'm like, Holly, you're my third store, you're my friend, and we have a good
know.
relationship, and I listen to you when you talk. Like, you let me know what we can do, and
Wow.
we pivot and we figure out some things, but you're always like, oh no, the order's here, I pay for it. You know, like
Yes.
you're always about it.
No,
Especially for smaller people like us. We really
I
appreciate
think,
it.
You know, and that's one of the things that, you know, we're at a point where, you know, we can pay COD. Are we going to push our vendors on that? Yeah. Like, I want a little, you know.
It's back and
little
forth. You gotta be
discount.
taken care of too, you know?
Yeah. Like, if I'm going to get, otherwise, I'm going to let you sit on it for 30 days and I'm going to
Big dog.
ACH you.
Yeah, she's going
Big
Big
Dog.
Dog.
Yeah.
You know, Big Dog. So let's talk about this hot box, dude. What's happening with the hot box?
So
Do you want?
she
Remember, I said
freaking-
before air. I said if you don't want to talk about anything, you're gonna have to talk about the hot
I remember you
box.
saying that, but the
Yes,
story...
it's because I was when my desk was in the other room.
She must have said
I
something.
said we were talking about hotboxing, and I was like, "Yeah, you and I are gonna hotbox. It'll be Hotbox Holly."
And I was like, so this name came from when I was in grade school, and I would jump from seat to seat on the bus, and my cousin goes, "Sit your hot box down." Basically. So I was like, so he goes, Hot Box Holly. I'm like,
That's awesome.
oh my, and it stuck with me.
That's energy, though, dude. That means
know,
that she's
but-
meant to be here.
But
That's vibes.
Exactly.
so then I'm
Vibes.
in Greenwich, you know, and I'm either at Stewart's, and if my cousin walks in, he's like, Hot Box, and I'm like, oh my god,
That's rad.
Like, I'm 58 years old now,
I
and
love
it's
that.
still stuck there.
I love it.
that's her contact name in my phone. Hotbox
Yeah.
Big Dog Holly.
You're getting changed to you're Holly Windy Hill, but now you're gonna be Big Dog Holly.
You know,
Yeah.
but yeah. So
Big Dog with a W. So let's go back to the Stewart's thing a little bit. I know we're bouncing around because I want to
Yeah.
get into your story a little bit more. Because you do your thing, dude. You got properties, you got businesses.
I do. I'm always
you're
busy.
an independent
I'm
woman.
Not, you know, I'm not one, and my fiance Dan puts up with a lot because I'm like, okay, I'm going here, I'm doing this, but yeah, Stewart's.
God bless
I was
him.
there for yeah, God bless Dan. Stewart's. I was there for 12 years, and then you know I knew I wanted to retire at 55, so I could get out at 55. And I knew that I really wanted to expand with the CBD, and then I knew that I was going to go into cannabis. And when I picked a location up here in Glens Falls, I had that conversation with the landlord prior to us, you know, opening the cannabis. Like, this is the goal, and they were like fully on board. I said, stalk me, Google, like Facebook, stalk me, do whatever, so you could see my stores.
I feel like our transparency helps us a lot too. I've noticed that with me. You just keep it real out here because I'm
Yeah.
not from New York, and I always say that on here.
So,
All you gotta do is be yourself. You know, handshake
so-
deals are big out here. You just gotta be on your word. You
Yeah,
know.
so I mean, so Stewart's, you know, like I said, 13, 12 years there, and then transitioned over, retired, and took a chance. Like, you're retiring, and you're like, okay, this is gonna make it or it's not, and it's kind of scary. But my thing is, I can't stay still.
Yeah.
The rescue is a lot. The dog rescue, I pretty much, you know, we have a board of 4 people. We have some fosters, but I prefer, and Megan will tell you, to do a majority of the hard cases on my own.
Yeah, I've seen it.
And
What was that dog that I loved? The bully.
which
What was his name? That was he had
Duke?
Duke with the guy.
Oh,
he had
Duke,
trouble.
he got
He had trouble
adopted.
with his eyes, right? He's in a good home, right?
he got a good home for
Yeah.
somebody that works for Stewart's.
Really? I
And then,
miss him a lot.
He was good. He's like, he calls him Duke the whatever, I forget what he called it. He named him something, Duke something. But there's been
Duke
you know,
Ellington. That'd
Duke
be really
of
cool.
something, he called him. But there's been a lot of dogs that have come through, and some of them are good.
I'm checking my video.
Oh, some of them are good, some of them aren't.
Look at that. Look at you guys look so pretty.
We've had some tough cases. We've lost a few dogs recently. I think it was. Sure, I think I've lost a couple. I just lost one a couple weeks ago.
Well, I know you've told me some horror stories.
Yeah.
Back when we started working together, just when I was getting to know you, I learned a little bit about you. Just the way you're able to deal with it, because you have the passion and heart, and you're emotional about it. But at the same time, you're like, you got to deal. You know what you're getting yourself into.
So one of the things, recently we had a dog that we brought into the rescue, and it was a Frenchie, and she came from a breeder, super sweet, a little shy, had her in a foster home for a few months, and then she got adopted. As soon as she got adopted, she got the adopter, got her home. The dog hit the down button on the window, and she jumped out and took off.
Jesus.
So we went looking. So Alfie's Rescue, which is a local dog tracker rescue lady that Jen in South Glens Falls, she got involved. I said, let me help. I'm the rescue, whatever, founder. I want to help with this. So we went and we started trying to track the dog. Sad ending was people don't listen to what we try to tell them, and they all think that they're dog whisperers, and the dog passed away. It either got hit or something, but we
You have thick skin with this stuff, though. You get tough from that, I'm guessing.
It was tough that we lost that dog, but then I said to Jen, I want to sign on.
Yeah.
So now I'm helping Jen with drones. So I bought a drone. So I'm doing drone search, and I try to do it.
Yeah, no. By the way, she just woke up one day, called me, said, I bought a drone. I'm going out.
That's so tight.
In the woods.
So,
that's so cool.
We've had a couple dogs. Jen's really the key behind it. I'm still learning. And then, And then I just decided, I think I want to buy a house and fix it up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and that stressed me out. And that's why I get so anxious, because we share an office now.
Yeah.
We're so close. I hear her thoughts. And she buys the house, and I immediately panic.
She panics, and I'm like, girl.
Let's go.
But the worst part, I think, was when we
Big Dog's like, let's go, man.
She goes, big dog doing big dog shit.
Yeah.
Well, I think, if you're in a business financially, you kind of, with this cannabis business, you got to figure out money.
Yeah.
So you got to make smart moves. So, anyways, but the other thing this poor girl heard was we recently lost a dog. We had taken a dog in, and it got sick 10 days after we got it. And I bring it to the vet, and I have a wonderful vet. I'm going to shout out Vita Veterinary in Hudson Falls. Absolutely wonderful. They take good care of my rescue dogs. And I brought the dog in. I looked at Sarah, and I go, Dr. Sarah, I go, what the fuck? What is wrong with this fucking dog? She looks straight in the eye, and she goes, tetanus.
Wow.
I go, can I get it? And she's like, nope. But I think it's tetanus. So I'm like, all right, what can we do? She says, well, I can send you home with fluids, and we could try. Dog's running 105 fever. So I don't really do needles. Anybody that knows me in this dog world knows that I don't do needles. So I had to give sub-Q fluids to this dog under the skin. I did it for about 18 hours.
Jeez.
And then she wasn't getting better. So I had to bring her back up. So then the issue became the dog had nipped somebody prior, so that we wanted to rule out rabies. So then she has to listen to everything that I'm saying to another vet.
Yeah, it's hardcore.
But you don't understand when you do rabies. So now we have to send the dog out. So that means, and I don't know if people know this in the world, but when you test a dog for rabies, they have to cut off the head.
What?
Yes. They have to cut off the head to send it to Cornell. And I'm like,
yes.
It's not, that's not
Mind
a simple blood test.
I'm in the other room buying pot.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
And she's
looking at numbers.
And she's going, so I'm talking about dog on ice, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, my God.
And she was like.
Yeah. I'm just.
I think she left
traumatized.
Yeah.
But, so anyways, the rescue world.
Jesus Christ.
That keeps me busy.
Yeah. But it keeps you tough too, though. It's like, you know, it's funny how that is in life, right? Yeah. And I feel like for me in the weed world, that's helped me a little bit. I've just been through some shit. Like we're talking outside about like different things people will throw your way, and I'm like, I don't really. You're not selling me and convince me on this cool thing. You know, right? It's like I'm living the life. I'm selling weed and paying my bills and like taking care of my family.
Well, and that's the thing. Like
you met me and I wasn't doing that.
You know, for me, it's like you know, doing this business, like, I'm very like, these guys are living their dream.
Yeah.
Like, they look at me like, you know, you're like the dream boss or whatever. And I'm like,
sometimes.
I'm like, that's just me. Like, you know, I sit back and I think about it sometimes. I'm like, I have a successful business. And I'm like, just me.
I have never been so comfortable arguing with someone that pays my bills. Yeah. But I do argue with this woman.
No, but she's also smart enough. That's probably why you like her and giving her more opportunities.
Well, we also bounce things.
You care about her opinion. You're not just go sweep the floor.
You know, and then the other thing is,
it's like I have this thing going on. Like, tell me what you think. You learn that you need that shit.
Well, and we kind of ping pong it. Like, if we don't agree on something, what's the compromise in the middle?
I bring in 3 SKUs and that's it.
Yeah, like, you know, like,
don't give them the game, dude.
You know, that
ain't for free.
She's very, you know,
that's on the
but
Patreon.
The thing is like here, I want, you know, without my staff, like, if you have shitty staff, like,
you try to run retail
and they
in weed, like, come on, people are nervous when they walk in.
Not here.
No, I'm just saying, like, in general, first time people, like, this shit's it's still new. So, like, if you don't have friendly staff, come on.
Like, wait a minute. Like, if you listen, is there anybody out there now? You'll hear it. You'll hear it.
I actually hear him a little bit.
Yeah. No. You'll hear, dude,
bro.
Dude, bro.
Oh, my goodness. I had a tally count for maybe, like, a day, but it got front and back all filled in. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I can live with dude and bro.
I know I'm getting old with the lingo. I've been trying to get healthier a little bit when I'm home. I'm going to the gym in the morning.
Oh, good for
and
you.
I'm trying, dude. And I go into the sauna, and there's these young kids. They come in, and they go, and I say dude and bro a lot, as you guys know. And they come in, they're like, oh, like, if my workout isn't fire right now, like, on God, I'm out of here. It's like these kids are like saying on God and like fire workout.
Yeah. See, I don't understand. Like when we do.
You're young though. How old are you?
I'm only 26, but I've never.
You're part of that, dude. You probably say on God. You're like on God.
I say slay.
That's
wait a minute.
That's another one. Yes.
Like if you hear Megan, she's like no. Like when Megan's on the phone with you, like I literally got in trouble because she hangs up and she goes toodles. And so now
that's
I'll
amazing.
hang up
I
with
like
somebody
it. I think that's cool.
and I'm like, toodles. I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like I've never really been one to like catch up on any of that stuff. Like all the people I've known are just like family friends or people that have just been a lot older than me.
Mm-hmm.
So I've never really kept up with the lingo.
And
I know slay, and I just know that slay can mean like 700 different things to people.
You think I could pull off on God?
What the fuck is on God?
I don't know. I think it's cool. Like, yo, dude, if I go sell my blunts and go in the store and be like, is it good? I'm like, oh, it's hitting on God.
Yeah, you know what? That bagel slapped on God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's gonna be my new thing, dude. It's gonna be my new thing.
But I mean,
she's
what were we talking about, Stewart?
Honestly.
See, you see this my podcast.
Oh my God.
Just to let you guys know, we'll probably put it in the beginning. I had a little technical difficulties in the front, so as you know, this is just a fun time. I told you, it's just it's a good time.
Yeah. That's kind of like what we want. Is like
you gotta do more
people,
stuff like that with content wise. Yeah, I think
all our
you'd
people
crush
just
it.
really
or
just
slay.
like exactly.
Slay.
It'll be super slay.
You'll
We
slay.
should do our own podcast.
You should.
I think that
look how I'm doing it.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Okay.
but the funniest part is like when you see it, you'll be like, "How that happened?" My boys are good. They're really good at editing and stuff.
That's good.
See, I love that, but I just love it regardless. I've
It's
been
fun,
following it since before I was hired.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
That's cool.
You got
you.
20,000 followers plus.
It's crazy. We started that account when I started in New York. So when you met me, I probably had like probably 2,000. Isn't that nuts?
Honestly, you're the only the brand that had like the blunts that like, because I was driving up to Greenwich to get my Breakfast Connection blunts before I started working there.
Yeah, she was.
I was gonna say I keep getting Greenwich and Glens Falls because I was like, oh, you're going to the other store in Glens Falls that will not be named.
Windy Hill Wellness.
Moving on. Moving on. But yeah, actually, let's get back to the Stewart's thing because I love me some Stewart's and I want to know more.
What do you want?
Because I was talking about Stewart's with some of the staff, the locals, because I was asking if anyone's owned a Stewart's. But like all the employees own Stewart's, right?
So Stewart's is really going like, yes, the employees own it, and over the next however many years, it's going to become 100% employee owned.
That's so cool.
So I was like, when I was there, I was like 38%, probably 30, right around there. A third owned, a little bit higher. Then you retire, and some people are retiring with millions.
That's so cool.
I was not there that long to retire with millions. I was there long enough to retire with enough money to help me grow this.
That's amazing.
So, really, it's Stewart's that helped me get to where I am.
And I heard that they're local from out here.
They're local, so it's the Dake family.
And they still like. Someone was telling me today that like the counters are crafted by like a local guy.
I don't know.
But I'm just saying. My point is that like they're.
I don't know about that.
That's awesome. But like they're, I don't know. I just love that shit.
I think the concept of Stewart's is more like I don't think anybody, and my fiance will tell you when I was working there, because I was a buyer and I was buying for the warehouse where everything is made.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I was doing buying for the commissary, the stores, you know, like the donuts and all that. I don't think anybody even understands how much fucking taste testing goes into making sure that a product is going to go out.
I'm gonna
give you an example.
I'm giving Stewart's $20 when I leave here. Go on.
So there was meatballs. Okay, so they had meatballs, and they wanted to get to a new meatball, but it had to be able to be cut with a fork.
Dude, oh, that's so cool.
I am telling you.
This is a gas station restaurant, my friends.
Like,
this is pure luxury in my. I'm just salivating.
I taste tested so many fucking meatballs that. When it got down to the final four, I was like, I can't do it. Like, there was a bunch of, I'm like, nah, I gotta skip this one. I'm kind of
Wait a second, I'm just confused. Why were you taste testing meatballs?
Because they care.
No, because that was the thing. That was what I did. I was a buyer.
But they don't want their buyer to not just get whatever they want. They want it to be good. They care about every stumpy little Paulie's coming in there trying to get their cheeseburgers through for $6.
Had to be very specific, and it had to take. So it had to be like.
Do they still have meatballs?
Yeah.
Can I get a meatball set?
Yeah. And you had to we had to make sure it cut with a fork.
That's so funny, dude.
And I'm like.
I'm gonna sit down with my meatballs when I go there and try to cut with a fork.
Yeah, well, Goldilocks and the Three Bears. It was it had to just be just right. So I was like, oh my God. And we had, I kid you not. And, my other partner that had trained me at Stewart's and then he retired was Danny. Not the same Danny, different Danny.
Shout out Stewart's Danny.
Yeah, and he's
You're a legend,
long gone.
Bro.
But, I was like, we were like, oh my God, we got to get more meatballs. And I'm like, oh, and some of them had this and that. And it was a lot.
That's awesome.
And then the ice cream. So anytime a new flavor came out, we had to taste test that.
What's up with
and then coffee.
Talk to me about the milk, though. That milk is smacking.
Oh, that's all local farmers.
It's got to be.
It's all local.
That's
all
so
local
sick.
farmers. And the milk trucks come in. Everything is done there. Pasteurization, bottling. So you can get a tour. You can't get probably one now because I left. But you could literally go in and you can watch the milk being filled into the jugs. And I was there for so long, I didn't really think about it. You have to, it's one section.
Think they'll sponsor my podcast just for free food? Can you hook me up?
Probably not.
Fuck.
She doesn't really have that much leeway anymore.
I mean,
with Stewart's. She
still
goes there.
There's a Stewie right there.
I'd still go across.
All right, so what do you guys do? What's your go-to?
Coffee.
All right, I'm gonna
coffee. No.
Oh,
she
chicken
gets
salad sandwich.
Chicken salad sandwich.
On the
vanilla
croissant, right?
milkshake.
Is it on the croissant?
Extra vanilla syrup.
Oh, and milkshakes. I love my milkshakes.
We get milkshakes every time she's here.
Yeah.
Holly walks in this building.
I'm
Alex.
like, Alex, go get me a milkshake.
What's your hot food purchase?
At Stewart's?
Buffalo chicken pizza.
Yeah.
I heard the breakfast pizza smacks too. What do you get at Stewart's, homie?
What do you get at Stewart's for us?
Hot.
Oh, what do I get for you guys? Buffalo chicken pizza on the regular. If they don't have that, they will sometimes accept white pizza. And then there's Starry for Kate. Milkshakes for all 3 of them.
Dude,
berries.
this must be
This
is a crucial order, dude.
Yeah. So we'll send him, like, if it's quiet here, we're like,
all right,
okay,
dude and bro. You didn't have
bro.
to expose us like that.
He'll do the right. So Alex
You forgot my
runs over.
M&Ms.
Oh, M&Ms. Preferably the small M&Ms.
The minis.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. You want to know what mine is?
What?
Cheeseburgers.
See,
I'm a sucker for
so
those
I'm
cheeseburgers.
gonna tell you,
It's so
I'm
good.
gonna tell you, I'm not a fan of this.
You know, you're scaring me right now, Holly, because you used to buy the ingredients for the cheeseburgers.
No,
What's wrong with them?
No, they're like pre-made. Like
Okay, but did you taste test them?
Yeah, I didn't like them.
So you should have gotten different burgers.
They didn't.
No,
They're
don't
like
change the
that.
recipe. Don't change it. I love
I
them.
didn't
Just
like
kidding.
them.
Don't listen to Holly.
Like, I didn't like the burgers.
Dude, I'm all about the empanadas, too.
Those I tried though. Right
Those are
back.
banging.
I mean, and then the donuts. Oh my gosh, and then the brownies and all that. So I was like,
You get them? They outsource?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Do you
Is it
want
local at all?
No. You want to know who? You want to know who makes the brownie? If they didn't change, the brownies were coming from Diana's Bakery.
Where's that?
Out
Who's
near
that?
you.
In Connecticut?
I think so.
Oh, I've actually seen those in Stop and Shops and stuff out
Yeah.
there. Yeah, they're okay. I mean, they're like,
but they got
they're
sold.
Entenmann's.
They got sold. So they used to be a family, like it was a family oriented. The mom started it, then the son, and then they ended up selling. But I've been gone for like 3 years, which seems almost impossible.
and you were.
I tell them when I go there, if anybody from Stewart. Like,
I was the
walk in
buyer.
there, I'm like,
That's sick.
I walk in and I see all these new faces, and I'm like, I'm a fucking legend.
That's awesome.
I was like,
That's
I
awesome.
retired and actually went and sold weed. They're
Yes,
like,
that is legendary.
so
That's
it's
like my dream, dude.
I know.
I'm living half of it. That's why I want you to hook me up at Stewart's.
Right.
Should I go get a job
for
at
guess I
No,
was
dude. I
like,
work
you
the
know,
fucking counter, bro.
but I could have
Oh, I would
stayed there.
love to see that video.
Selling lottos.
Oh, I
Make my ice cream.
Like-
Milkshakes.
yeah.
That'd be
Stewart's
G.
was just
Actually,
one of
after
those,
hearing that, I don't want that job.
Yeah, Stewart. No, you really. Like it was a lot. But I was like, so now I walk in and I said that to the girls in distribution, and I'm like, I said to the new ones, I'm like, I'm a fucking legend.
So you grew up in Greenwich.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're like an upstate big dog Holly.
Yeah. Can you hear the twang? Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there.
So I've been trying to figure that out with
Yeah.
like different areas in the twang and the local. You guys almost have like a southern accent.
Something.
Yeah.
Somebody said you're like nasally. I'm like, whatever. I don't care because
I
when
don't
get
know.
on the
We got
phone-
allergies.
I go when I get on the phone. They're
It's
like,
upstate New York country. That's like
Well,
what I've noticed.
and they-
That's what it is.
I don't
You were
even
riding that
say-
big dog truck the other
Yeah.
day.
but
You were the big dog for a
It
minute.
was blocking my driveway.
I might
so
have to
I
have
had
a.
no choice.
I might have to have a big dog counter
oh, there.
on here. That'll be like, how many times
But
did we say big dog?
We ended up.
Yeah.
What was I?
Big dog.
Yeah. So we were talking about the
Sorry.
twang.
Twang,
And I was
the
like-
upstate twang.
So I don't even need to say who I am. Like I'll call people. I don't need to say my name. I don't need to say anything. It just comes out.
Mhm.
It's just like they hear the accent and they're like, "It's Big Dog."
Glens Falls changed a bunch, right? That's what people tell me.
What do you mean?
Like the last 5 years, 10
There's
years.
a lot of growth happening in downtown, like
Yeah.
South Street.
Is that gentrification? I don't even really know.
Yeah,
about
but
anything.
what was the bar?
I went to a like,
I don't
cool
go to
Mexican bar out there.
Yeah, no, it was an old.
You go out to bars, Holly?
Not anymore.
She goes to
I go to-
casinos.
That's pretty G.
I do the
Yeah, every
casino.
time I talk to you. At
So
the casino.
it's the funny thing is like
That's
I
how you
did-
know you're a
I-
casino dweller. That you said I do the casino.
I go to the.
She doesn't just do the casino. She pretty much has like a portion of the casino.
You're probably a
No,
G
I
to
don't
walk in
spend
there
that
with.
much, but here's
she's
the
known.
thing. We go to the casino. It's me and my friend Sherry, and then her sister Bonnie, and then her husband Tim. My Dan doesn't go. He's like, no, go have fun. And it's a girls' night. We call
bless
it
you,
date
Dan.
night. And we just go and we have dinner. And actually, Lucky Joe's at the casino is pretty decent food. And then we play,
What do you play?
all of it.
Ooh.
Everything.
Every slot machine there. And I'm like,
Fire.
always like, and right now I'm addicted to Wheel of Fortune. But
I love Wheel of Fortune in general. I have an iPad 1 generation, like the first one,
Oh, gosh.
and I only play Wheel of Fortune on it.
well, so and it'll spit
And
it
I have
out.
the thing. I just go big money.
Yeah, and that's what it
Something
says.
about it's so much fun.
So, but I do. I like the bells. So, and it's...
She does. Oh, my God.
Roulette's fun, too.
I went with her once.
Really?
Yeah, she did. And I kept feeding her money. I'm like, girl, how much did you
Sick.
bring? She's like, what did you bring? Like $20?
I brought 40 because
40.
I was... in this economy...
I know.
In this economy, I'm not gambling.
In this economy, dude.
So
That's the
she-
third time I've heard that today from
She's
you.
like following me
Under
around,
30
and I'm
youngsters
like,
saying slay
I
and
know.
on God.
I'm like, you need another 20. You need
That was
another
fire.
20. Like I said, you need another 20. So I give her 20. I'm like, just bet this 20. And she's like, big dog. I'm like, just bet the 20.
No, because she goes ham. And I'm
Listen,
like...
I finally, like, so there's, sad story. I'll tell it anyways because it's really, let's just say.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, let's just say last year I owed the state money. And I thought I paid them.
Oh, I
Right?
talked to you about, I had something similar
Yeah,
too, remember?
And I thought I had paid them. So I go to the casino and I'm in the high roller room and I hit this one and it's like, what is it? It's some bull something.
I don't know, but I got a text that night that I won big.
I won. So I won like $900. I'm really excited, you
Hell
know?
yeah.
And you have to go up and cash the ticket in. So
Give me my money.
I said to the girl,
Give it to
like,
me on fives.
oh, I'm like, I'm so excited. And she hands me this letter.
Oh, fuck.
That's what I was like. And I go, what?
That's fucked up.
And I go, what's that? And she's like, New York State took your money. And
Yo!
I went, huh? And she's like, I go, what? I go, oh, okay. I said, she goes, you can call this number. And I'm like, what the fuck? Did I fucking forget to pay them?
That sucks.
So I get,
Sucks when you have the money,
then
too.
I start going through my checking account and I'm like, okay, here's the feds.
Yeah.
Apparently, and then I started figuring out why. Because you got to do it through some Business Express thing with your log on. And I'm like,
No, I told you. I had the same thing. I paid them like 20 G's.
but anyways, my bill ended up being $900 less. So I paid him off.
So you did win.
I did.
You did win big.
I did.
Yeah.
But I mean, for me, 900, I was pretty happy. So I'm sitting, oh.
Did not win big.
Yeah.
900 was big.
Fuck the
You
government,
gotta think
man.
about how much you put in.
Not that night.
Oh, good. I get stressed because the night
Last
that I
night
went
was
with
not a
her,
good night.
well, there was another night that I went there and I did see you, and I was just going there for
Oh, yeah. And we were all
a
like-
birthday, and I
But I
saw.
was with my friends.
I didn't see your friends. I just saw Hot Box Holly.
This
I
shit
saw
was
her in the distance, and I ran. I said, "I know she's here.
Dude,
I know
We
she's
had-
at this casino."
I do like the casino. I like but I think Saratoga and I are breaking up for a little while. We're gonna go to Rivers.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Hey, a couple L's, you
wasn't-
know?
you
Gotta,
know, it-
gotta
but
take,
it's
you
a
have,
farther drive.
you gotta change up the energy.
Yeah, it's a further drive, so that's my problem.
Different vibes.
Yeah, Saratoga's
Maybe
really
you'll
nice.
get a win there. On God.
You can actually buy the bonus round
Yeah.
there. I only play for the bonus round. So, and I get like they really sucker you in. And the one machine, like I'm sitting, it's along the back wall. And all of a sudden, if it's gonna like really hit, it starts shaking. I'm like, oh!
Yeah, she starts. Oh my God.
That's
oh my
awesome,
God!
dude.
Oh my God! Here it
That's
comes! Here it
so
comes!
sick.
And then when it fucking gives you $9, you're like, what?
Yeah. I my brother was like crazy gambler. I watched him. We grew up in Connecticut, so it was like Mohegan Sun.
Oh yeah.
So I watched him go to the casino, lose all of his money, empty out the account,
Oh
drive back home, figure out a way to get money, go back, lose it, and go back.
no way.
I've watched
I
it, so
go
I've
with
never gambled.
I go with a budget.
I have an
really go
addictive
with a
personality
budget.
too. Luckily, I just never really got into it.
But so we go, and then we have a friend, and she usually has more money than we do. So when we're out of our money, we're playing on your money. So we just like to hit the buttons.
Yeah,
So-
that's all she said. She goes, "No,
Spin the
I
wheel,
just want
baby."
you to hit the
I
buttons."
just hit the buttons.
So
Awesome.
just
Just hit the
feed-
Well, she knows too that like people like us, dude. You know, they take advantage of us that don't gamble and
Yes.
shit because they think we're like fucking the rabbit's foot or something. Like,
No,
we're the
they-
secret weapon.
They walk around and they say, "Oh, hey, Holly."
Yeah.
I'm like,
There's a few people.
okay.
And it's just it is like for me, this is one night where we can just go out and have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So we do. Like it's my friend Sherry, her sister Bonnie, and Dan. We're just like it's like and I'll text them like it's date night tonight, girls.
Hell yeah.
And we have a good time. And then we come home at like, I think I got home last night at like fucking midnight.
I'm the last option because when no one else wants to go, she goes, come on, you know you wanna.
Well, where are we going on
She's
Friday?
like, we making money tonight.
Tomorrow. Shit. We better remind me tomorrow. I gotta
Dave and
fucking-
Buster's.
Yeah,
You guys are going to Dave and Buster's tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've only been wanting to go since the last time I went. That's
But
as
at the
close
beginning
to
of the week,
gambling
she
as
was
I'm
like-
getting.
Can you
Yeah,
do me a
but-
favor?
What?
Play Cruising USA.
I don't know.
I
We're gonna play.
love Cruising
And I
USA.
might
I like
even,
boxing.
Boxing's
Oh.
cool. I
I'm
like the
not-
little hoop, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm not good at that.
But Daniel's going. I think Daniel's going.
Danny's going?
Yeah.
Fire. I wish I was. Am I still?
Yeah,
You're going tomorrow?
yeah.
I am here tomorrow, and I'm
Yeah.
not doing anything tomorrow
We're
night.
at Crossgates. Who's?
Oh, they'll have the Knicks game on there, too.
Casey from hashtag.
Oh, Casey's going?
Yes.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
So
He's going to give me shit for, like, that little pause right there. I was like, wait, who? Oh. Sorry, buddy.
sorry, Casey.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Casey.
I will. Where is there one in Albany?
It's in
or?
Crossgates.
Near
We're just
Albany.
you know what? Just
Albany.
get on the
I'm
87.
not local.
Just
Even
get
though,
on the 87.
even though I have local vibes.
Do you call it the 87 or do you call it Interstate 87?
I call it GPS, but go
Okay.
on.
You just
go.
keep going past
Keep going.
I don't
You just
know.
keep going.
I'm
to
a
the
landmark
end.
man, so
No,
it's like,
it's
you know, is it
literally-
near or whatever?
Get out there, take a left, get on
Just
the
hit me up.
highway.
Hit me up tomorrow. I'm doing 2 podcasts tomorrow.
Dude, you just drive to the end of the highway. It's right there on the right.
Okay.
Not at nighttime.
But hit me up. I'll go.
Hit them up.
I will.
Okay.
Big
Casey.
dog.
Big
Oh,
Big
now
dog
we're
at
on
it.
the group chat. Yeah,
Can't
we can
even
do that.
can't even hit me up.
No.
You have to put it on them, huh?
Oh yeah, and you should.
Come on,
like,
Holly. We're
what?
homies.
I know.
Actually, we have a group chat.
We have a group chat.
Well, that's true. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so now we could hit you up.
I'll have to change it. By the
Look,
end of
it
the
says Windy
podcast.
Hill.
No, by the end of the podcast, I'll change it up, make it really cool and creative.
Yeah,
Oh,
it'll
know.
be like Big Dogs on Fire on God.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my God,
no,
Slay.
yeah, straight up. All right, so guys, if you could believe it, we're almost an hour in,
Nice.
and
Did
we've
you
been.
get everything in that you wanted to ask
Well, it's
me?
the thing. I'm trying to
Probably
get better with
not.
questions. Well, we'll have fun. We
Exactly.
could do more, but I want to ask you a couple like biz questions because again, for people that don't know, Holly was I've said it a few times, but we were early on doing
Mm-hmm.
it, and we've both seen weird things with different companies we've worked with, and like people around us, and how things have changed, and like how
That's gross.
regulations have changed.
Oh, yeah.
We thought that things would go one way, they went the other, and that's still kind of going on. But I want to ask you, what is the most difficult thing that you guys deal with? We'll go 1 and then 2.
For
Dealing with vendors. What's the most difficult thing
You know
dealing with
what?
vendors?
changing your fucking banks.
Oh wow. And
That
you're trying to get us
is a
paid, which
big
is hilarious.
That is a big one. I've never
You
heard
still
her
use
say
Trusco?
fuck so many times.
I use Trusco.
Yeah, me too.
But the problem is we've had vendors that change from one bank to another. I think point of sale systems are very difficult. We were actually in talks to change, but now we're not, because the receiving history, I really match up the receiving history to the invoice. And then getting statements on a regular basis to me, doing on the accounting end, has been a struggle.
Yeah.
But the bank changing thing, like I'm emailing all the time. Who's your ACH? Put it on your invoice.
Is it mostly the bigger companies?
All of them.
Oh, really?
Nobody has their ACH information on their invoice. Just put it on your invoice. It makes my life easy.
I
And
do.
I know.
But we saw, my buddy told me, he's like, I got to be careful because like if you send that through emails a lot, then like people can, I guess, steal it or whatever, or get
What are
the
they
info.
going to steal? It's
Well,
going
they-
into your account.
I don't know.
I mean, could they get your account number? Yeah, but they got to get in. Like,
Yeah.
I need to know on your invoice. Like, that's my biggest thing for me.
Like, she's
paying.
literally only coming in here to hang out, pay bills.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
hang out and pay bills.
That's what I do on Monday. And right now we're at a point where I literally schedule all the bills for the week on Monday. And they're so even if it's not due till next Wednesday, it's getting paid on that Monday.
Yeah. I've never had any issues with you ever.
I know. And you know what? If they do, we're having...
She's calling first.
Like, I'm
Yeah.
like calling because if I don't see the discount,
Right.
like, I'm going to hit you hard. Like, and I have it and I'll hold your bill.
Right.
Like, you're going to, like, what is my discount? Like,
Right.
it's not showing. Like,
Yeah.
we negotiated this. And we like to pay COD.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, that's why you guys are cool. And we've been, and I'm going to ask you the same question, but we've looked at different stores and, we've expanded and we've had opportunities and I've really like not because a lot of people are like, how long will that store last? All these different types of things. And I don't even have to, like, you know, butter you up or whatever, but, like, you guys are clearly here to stay.
Well,
but, like, you guys are cool to deal with, too, because I don't have to be, you're a small family thing, and, like, we've been doing business together, but I don't have to, with you, be like, oh, I got to make sure that I stay in Windy Hill. It's more of, like, Windy Hill's my fucking go-to solid store.
I mean,
you know, it's not like I had, but there's some stores I've had to do that. And, you know, we appreciate that, but you have a good balance of things to where, like, you stay small and feel good, and but at the same time, you're, like, about your business.
Well,
and, like, none of us have to worry about selling weed in your store.
No, and I think our big thing is also, we get it from the customer side, is, you know, if you look at the front, our dispensary, it doesn't look like others.
Right.
You know,
and we're talking about Glens Falls, and, like,
Glens Falls, you know,
Greenwich is the most unique spot I think I've been to.
And, you know, Glens Falls is more zen too, you know, so we pride ourselves on not having that, I want to say, Apple store look.
Yeah, which is what everyone does.
We're just not.
We want to give it cozy vibes that makes you feel like you can come in the back and chill on our couch.
You know, and I don't want to.
We still have those customers that do come in and they hang out. And they hang out right in those little couch.
It's very you guys have that out there, and it's important for people because, like I said, people come in nervous, and I take a lot of pride in that. Which kind of that's why you always hear me talking with you guys and bud tenders and stuff. Where I take a lot of pride in that because we can't. A lot of people are messing up not doing that. To where, like, because they want to get the sale. And I get it. You know, and you know me, I'm about that too. But at the same time, I'm very interested in, like, why are people, the numbers could tell me that Trainwreck is the most sold blunt I have, right? And, like, we know that. But I want to know why, I want to know what people verbally said to you, why they like it. I don't know.
And that's what
I could tell you how I like it.
That's one of the things that we ask, like, if people come in, why did you choose our dispensary over, you know, some of the others?
Very important.
And they're like, one guy goes, because you had 5-star reviews.
Interesting.
The other one we got was, hey, I saw your Google reviews and how informative and cozy it was, and I wanted to stop in.
Wow. So you got you're like you got them on the hook, you know.
Yeah, and then they come in and they get, like, I don't know, I don't, you know, I haven't seen too many. I don't know how the owners are at other stores, but it's like, you know, this is what you get. There's no airs. There's, you know,
we're very open. Like Holly, if we've got one too many customers for her liking out there, she'll go out there and bud tend herself.
Yeah.
Right. Big quality and a leader.
Yeah.
It's very much being, like, a part of everything and making sure, like, we're not, like, begging for people to come shop here.
Right. That's an important. That energy sucks.
Yeah.
Right. We just want you to come
and we
shop.
Always give back too.
And, right. We want to give back to our community.
The things you promote is pretty.
Well, we do the
like
veterans
and
seniors.
Well, it's stuff that you clearly care about. It's not like you're just doing it because it's a holiday.
And then the other
it's
thing
just
is,
weed. Like it's already tough everywhere else.
Right.
Like, we're just here to sell weed.
One of the things that, you know, and I think Danny tried to do loyalty points, and I said, I'm not going to do loyalty points. I said, my customers, if they're coming back to me, are getting rewarded the first time they come in with 20% off. The second, you know, every other time you come in here, it's 10%. And one customer made a comment the other day to, I think, Alex, they're like, oh, you just bump up your margins so you don't cut back. And I'm like, no, not at all. Like, I know someone that does that in Buffalo.
No. No.
That's it's a stupid thing to do that. I'm cutting into my margin
because I value you as a customer, and by you coming back here, this is how I'm showing my loyalty to you. Not with a point saying, okay, you got to spend you know, this much. I do it on each sale.
So, Megan, I'll ask you that same question.
Yeah.
What is your biggest difficulty, toughest thing dealing with vendors?
Vendors. Honestly, when they're not wanting that kind of relationship or partnership.
They don't want the personal part of it.
Right. And that's something that I'm really huge on, especially here, and especially when it comes to Greenwich, because Greenwich is so small and we have, like, everyone knows Holly there. That's kind of where, like, a lot of our locals, like, local flower is. And honestly, like, not having that relationship with like companies, vendors.
Yep.
That product isn't gonna do anything for like either of us. It's not gonna make you money. It's not gonna make me money.
And you think you've learned that over time, like the role that you've stepped into? Do you think?
I think so. I think Danny really helped me realize, like, honestly, at the end of the day, it's just relationships are really big.
Oh yeah.
And being able to just like, hey, all right, you know what? You shouldn't bring this in because this is your demographic.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna let you know that this brand definitely has what you're looking for your demographic.
Like,
and that's kind of like really important for me to have, because it's just a respect thing. Like, everyone wants their product to thrive in both stores, in 2 stores. It's not going to thrive if
I think there was a big,
we don't
like
talk.
You have built so many relationships with these vendors that when we went to the Revelry, it was like evident. Like when we were walking through, so we did a kind of divide and conquer. Kate and Avery went and they kind of did, a preliminary around certain areas, and then Megan and I went, and we were like trying to make the deals, although you couldn't really fit through any aisles. But the relationships she has already started to build, it was like they were all like, "Hey, Megan."
Yep. I think that's the only reason why we've talked about Revelry, me and my little team, if it's worth it, because like that thing you saw us, that was 10 G's. I know. I don't got it like that, but like I would do it again there because it was
so packed.
We did it to get customers.
Right.
What I got out of it was, like, I remember seeing you guys, and it was like how cool it was that I had a little tent and it was a hangout spot.
Yeah.
And that is, to me,
Thank God
maybe I need to be in a little bit. Maybe I need to be a little bit more stores, but it's like that's where like 10%'s worth it. But like that is worth money to me.
That's a lot of money. Like I didn't realize how much vendors were paying.
We're doing the city one, and we're only doing the $3,000 table. Which, if you remember seeing me at the last one, that's where I was.
I didn't go to Hall of Flowers.
It wasn't Hall of Flowers. Revelry in the city.
Oh, I won't go to that either.
Yeah, we were thinking about not doing it.
You know what? I do not.
I don't know. It's kind of tough, though, because, like, you said even though it's not really worth it because you see from our perspective, but at the same time, you went in there with your gang trying to do deals. And for us, we're like, if I didn't know you, I would like to meet you there. And it's worth the money.
Met a few vendors there. We signed up with a few more. But my point was it was really hard to do the deals because it was so
crazy.
Packed.
It was so packed.
And you get bigger. Are there bigger venues?
Well, I think
yes, we could go to a fairground.
That's true. Why aren't they doing that?
I don't know, but I think if they split it where buyers are on one day and maybe others.
They did that in New York City. But it didn't
that
work.
would be a better deal because it's hard. It was hard for us to kind of talk because I was losing my voice because you're trying to talk. And
I lost my voice next day.
You're trying to squeeze down these little aisles, and I'm like.
Right. It was just like it got to the point where I felt, honestly, it was unfortunate for not only us, but the vendors that were on the outdoor tents because they were so packed.
Yeah.
A lot of people were just like, yeah, honestly, I'm just not going to go down that road because it was so packed.
Oh, yeah. But
like, you were just touching someone and you couldn't hear anyone.
I have a 50 client list that we got from it. I've called 3 people.
Yeah.
I got one of the stores. But like, it's even hard. I bet, but I'm good at what I do, and I'm personable, and like it would.
Right.
And,
but you're only one person.
Right, and I haven't even been able to get to it. You saw what I was doing all. I told you what I was doing all day today. It's like I really do everything. I know. So, and I'm lucky that you guys know Sarah and my buddy. Did you guys get to meet Tommy?
Yes.
My buddy, the glass.
Yeah.
It's my man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure because I told him too. Like. Because he's in the behind the scenes, so he was like, "Oh, it's Windy Hill. I gotta go make sure that they're happy." Because I've seen some emails. He's like, "Fucking Paul."
No,
I come through, but as you know, it's there's things that come with me with some things.
I don't think we've had
Shout out Sarah, who also deals with me on a daily basis.
I mean,
love
I don't
you,
think
dude.
We've had too many issues. I mean, I think there was some hiccups maybe in the beginning or whatever, but.
That's all just because of, we didn't know. We didn't, at that time, I wasn't there.
No. I was literally
Holly
doing
was
the
by
buying.
herself.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want to go back.
A newbie.
Well, that's why I asked you that question. And I'll ask you the same one that I kind of asked her, too. Is that mostly bigger companies that you have those issues with? We don't have to call anyone out.
I would say, yeah, bigger companies, but also it's like, you know, Rev was kind of like a little difficult for me as like a first-time buyer in the industry.
Right.
Also, like having that gambling portion to that kind of event and just being like, yeah, you know what, I haven't, because we're so big on making sure that all of our staff has tried the product so that we can educate our staff on it. That way, you know, if this gave them that or that terp profile was different for them versus another bud tender. Yeah. We have that to go off of, and Rev was like one of those things where I just have to like close my eyes and be like, yeah, you know what, this sounds like a really good deal.
And we secured a couple really good deals.
Nice.
We did.
Did you talk to Phil yet, Lead Farmer?
We found him.
Phil.
We found him.
I brought it up on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, Phil. I mean, you want to be in these two stores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I haven't even tried it, and it's just by, you know, when people talk about.
Phil grows the best weed in the state.
See, and that's what I hear, but it's not even just about what I've heard about their flower. It's just about what I've heard about them as people also.
Right.
Yeah, did you get to meet Brandon too?
Right. Yes.
Brandon was with him. Yeah.
And the buyer from Elevate.
Eli.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Eli's great.
He is great. Shout out, Eli.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's the man. Yeah, you're gonna turn into a podcaster. Get your shout outs out there.
But yeah, no, like I really, really want Lead Farmers in.
Well, you know we're doing a collab, right?
I did.
Did I show you a little cup?
That's why I called you for the first. I was hunting down your number throughout the computer. And then
goes through my emails.
Yes.
I got 2 numbers now, bro. You got my personal
I've
number.
got 2 phones too now.
Yeah, bro. If you got my 203 number, which I know Holly has, you probably
I have both of them.
That's my personal. Yeah, that's when you know me.
Yeah. See, I just got a second phone. Thank you, Holly.
Mm-hmm.
We did. She was using her personal phone.
Yeah,
I was. And
honestly, you know where that you know what that turns into. That shit's crazy.
Yeah, it was
dude.
just consuming.
If you want her to like do well, it's like get the separate church and state sometimes, right?
I know.
Well, we're cursed. You and me we're cursed.
No, like it got to the point where she was like, "All right, Megan, it's you're not there at the shop. Stop working." But it was
that's a good relationship.
It was just like on my phone,
good job,
right
Holly.
in front of me.
Yeah.
So like because it's right in front of me, I just felt the need to just be able to like, okay, yeah, you know what, I can do this right now because it's right in front of me. It's on my phone. I can just text them that I need this.
And I tried to tell her like,
but she is very good. And then
like,
she
you need
goes
to, like not work when you're not at work.
Come to the
like,
casino with me,
hard.
big dog.
Yeah.
It's hard when you really like. Holly has been in a position where I like. It doesn't feel like work. I really enjoy doing this, even like as a hobby. Like I love doing what I do.
Looking at me.
I like
it's
look
fucking beautiful, dude. It's cool.
Like she's so funny because
we're all very
like
lucky.
if we make deals and I'm like, you know, and I got the banking information. I'm like looking. I'm like, she's like, I'm like, girlfriend, you've been doing this for like 6 months or more now. Trust your instinct. If it's gonna sell, I trust you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No.
and see, if I get too anxious, I mean, I think I call this woman about 30 times a day.
I like that approach because you're almost, you might not know this, but it's like you're almost being like, trust your instinct because if it's wrong, then we know now, and then we move on from here. Like that's such a tough thing to teach.
You know, and
you almost have to
and
trick.
This is where
She's a good leader.
Shout out Stewart. Get that?
Because that was fire.
You learn in the business. You learn over the years, and you won't make that mistake again. And we've seen this happen in Greenwich. You know, we had a newer bud tender, and you know, she made a couple mistakes, but I'm like watching her, and I'm like, did you learn? Mm-hmm. I don't care. Like, yeah, the mistake was you know, did you forget to do something? You did, but did you learn? Because I can guarantee you, the way you feel right now, you don't want to feel that way again, and you're not going to do it again.
My motto is I'm only afraid to make the same mistake twice.
Right.
Everything else is just, you know, the path.
You know, with her, you know, there were some items that we brought in the beginning where I thought, oh, she really liked it, but we were growing at that time, and we didn't really have the customer base, so it really didn't move. and now we kind of are revisiting some of the items that we didn't really feel that we're moving them because our customer base is growing.
Yep. And you're learning.
Yeah.
And
especially out here.
Right.
And we have some of the best, we have some of the best prices because we don't really inflate that margin.
Right.
We actually
and you do give back to your customers.
That if I can get even a better deal, then we are 100% giving that back, and that's where I find relationships is really important because it's.
Dang, it's already 9 o'clock.
Told you.
That's where I find relationships so important because we can only get the best.
Great to see you, brother.
I already forgot. Oh, we can get we have that relationship where they're we'll support that.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't really want you to sell it for that price, but we'll support you guys on that because you guys give back to the community.
Cool thing I like about you guys too is you could talk. You could talk about the things you want to do, and you don't have to. I don't have to give you an ultimatum. You know what I mean?
That's not something that
there's something we want to do. I could just approach you about it.
And I will say, one of the things is we had one issue with one vendor, and I'm not going to name them, but, there was, how I am about paying my bills.
Yep.
So it ended up that the bill was paid, and then they ended up putting $1,600 back in my account. And it was 3 months later, and I'm looking, and it was on Cannabis, and I went, what's this?
Yeah.
Then they went, oh, well, we accidentally cleared money off your account. I go, no. This is what the statement said. This is what you told me I had. This is what we did. And no. And they wouldn't make it right.
That's insane.
So
But I'll ask you that another thing. We don't have to say who it is, but is it a bigger company?
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know. And I wasn't really trying to trick you guys in that. I'm just curious.
But it's
a lot of people who watch this, who know us, are in the world that we live. And I think those are interesting. Those are interesting topics.
But that's where. So it was a bigger company, and I was like, no. And we ended up.
That shit sucks.
I slashed their prices just to get it out.
Yeah, right. It's we don't care. I'll lose money to get rid of this shit.
I didn't lose any money, but I slashed it pretty low, and then everybody else, all the other vendors that carry, or all the other stores that carried them were what?
Fighting back. So now
they're
we have
Windy Hill's got it for this price, and I'm like, you gotta read the thing on the
website.
Understand
what's going down.
It's
right. And
hey, while supplies last.
Yeah, right.
And that's another unfortunate thing is that shopping everyone else's menus. Everyone does business very differently, and I think comparing it to others is kind of hard because we don't know what's going on with that product in your building with your demographic. That's why I don't really like to look at that.
And I will say this, if we're very fortunate. We do not have really bad customers. They come in, they're mostly great, but if a customer, and I will tell, and my staff knows this, if I have a customer that comes in, and we had this, and they left a review because of their banking issue where they thought they were double charged, and we went, no, you came in every other day, bought the same item. A
lot of people don't realize the fees you get from your bank too.
But it caught up with you it charged it on Tuesday for what you bought on Saturday,
Bring
plus
cash.
what you got on Monday. And we explained this to him, and they left this nasty review. So I said, well, I ain't gonna sell you. Sorry, but you're gonna leave me a 1-star review, and you're coming in here every day.
For not something that we can talk about and reimburse in a way,
He came in and he looked at Kate, and he goes, what did he say? You suck.
Oh, I wasn't here for that. Sorry.
He was screaming at Kate, carrying on. I'm watching it on the camera.
It was a dude?
It was a guy.
It was a bro.
It was a bro, and I'm like, nope. You could come in, you could, apologize, change your review, but it was nope. I was gone. So then what I did was probably bad, but I called every dispensary around me, and I said, FYI,
you're only helping out the people around you.
This guy's coming, and this is what he did to us. I'm just gonna.
That's not bad. That sounds like a good thing to do, especially to your competition.
Because it's I don't want, no dispensary owner should get,
harassed?
a negative review or harassed by a customer. And if you come in here and you attack my staff, I don't care. You're gone. You're gone.
Yeah, the mama
these
bear.
guys are like,
Big Dog comes out.
like they're. I value my employees, and I'm not gonna And I've been in a world where people are always like, the customer's always right. Not in my world. I'll go back and watch the camera.
I struggle with that.
Oh, we've watched the camera back far too many times.
I watched the camera, and then I'm like, no, if you're disrespectful or rude, and we've had some customers come in, so now we have a policy. We really don't want anyone, especially any female, working alone.
It's a good idea.
Unless it's me, and I'll be like,
yeah, come at me.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, come at Big Dog.
Dude, you guys are the best. This is a lot of fun.
Yeah,
Just chilling.
Yeah.
I'm going to we have a Lead Farmer drop coming out. Did you see the cups at Revelry? That they come in?
Yeah, I
like
did
the little
see.
espresso cups.
Yes, I did see all the cups.
I'll make sure you guys are like first
and
up to get those.
I saw like in the beginning when you first did your podcast over
with
there.
Phil? Yeah.
That's when I was. Thankfully, Danny was here, and Danny was like, "Call Polly." Yeah. I was like, "Who?" Like, I'm new here, bro. Like, I'm new here. I don't know
very
anyone.
Approachable.
And he's like, "Your sales rep from Breakfast Connections, the owner."
Yeah.
Like,
sales rep from Breakfast.
I was like,
I technically am.
I was like, yeah. So I was like, okay.
It's my honey.
So I was like, hey, okay. How? He's like, yeah. Here's his number. Yeah. And that's when I did call you, and I did ask you about the Lead Farmers collection or collab a while back.
Yeah, it's coming out in September, so we got a little bit of time, but
not much.
It's coming quick, So and I'll make sure you guys get hooked up and everything.
You better.
Right, because
Phil
told me he said he would be down this way.
Yep.
Yeah. We'd love him to be like in this store.
He might. I mean, me and him have been talking. Again, we're talking about outside, like the different distribution things and opportunities to get out there. Because sometimes it's harder for us to get our shit out there because it's just us.
Right.
You know what I mean? But
I understand.
But these collabs and different things that me and him have talked about in the community we're in is like that might be good for everyone. And that's why I really like you guys. I like the small stores that I've started with that I'm
we're
going to be
not
sticking
huge,
around.
And that's the big thing. We're not.
But you're about your business too, Holly. So it's like it's funny how a lot of these smaller stores aren't about their business, and it's sad sometimes. So
she wants to know everything. That's why we're so close, because I mean, now that we're in one room, it's like now our brains are like, all right, I don't need to finish that sentence. Holly's already said fuck like 4 times. But she is definitely like very much, all right, so what did you bring in? I said,
right.
Did you want to know or did you want to step away? But she wants to be a part of everything, and she is so good at being present in everything that she is doing. Like when it comes to the dog rescue, she is very present for that. I will call her while she's at the vet. She lives there.
I do.
She's got a vet there.
And you got a great team that's taking care of the side hustle.
Right, and I wouldn't be able to do it.
I was at the vet almost every day this week. And then tomorrow, so we don't. But I don't know.
12:30, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock,
10:30 tomorrow.
10:30.
So my personal dog, I don't know if you do, my personal Frenchie went paralyzed in February. So completely paralyzed, back end, not walking, woke up, and got him to the vet. We rushed him to Upstate after being at my vet. We diagnosed him with what French Bulldogs have is called IVDD. Their option was surgery at $13,000, and he may walk again.
Wow.
I said, no.
Yeah. And to put him through that, too.
And then they said, is a 50% chance it'll come back. So I said, if you told me $13,000 and it was going to be fixed, I'd do it.
Right.
So I opted for medical management, and I started posting every day. If anybody follows me on Facebook, I started posting every day Bear's journey. Mm-hmm. And he slowly started to, and he would come here, and it's not, where is it, over in the other room? We took it out, right?
Oh, I took it apart.
His name was Bear?
Bear. So we
had... My childhood dog's name.
So we took, we had a playpen here, and he would come to work with me every day. And then he eventually started to walk.
Wow.
And then, like, right before I was going on vacation, and that was a big thing. So February hits, I'm leaving in April to go to Mexico, and I'm like, okay.
All right.
Now I got a medical dog. So thank gosh for my vet. They ended up, Melissa took Bear for the week so I could go on vacation, and he started walking. And slowly but surely we've been doing we did acupuncture, everything, water therapy now, and Bear's like pretty much.
My man Bear.
Oh, Bear's running.
That's amazing, dude. Yeah, CBD helps big with dogs too.
Oh, CBD is great. So right now with Zoe, and if anybody follows me on Facebook, they'll see Zoe is a severe abuse case that came from Whitehall. She had a leg injury that had exposed muscle. She was running for we don't know how long. She is scared of everything. She's scared of your noise, your touch. Fear goes through this dog. And we have her on, some CBD, trazodone. But, she's one of the big dogs now that they're the dog I'm going to have probably for a long time. And we're looking for either a sanctuary for her or, a special adopter.
You're dope, Holly. Thank you for everything you do in your existence, man. I and just like putting me on in the beginning, giving me a shot, and you're welcome. You know how much I like
Where's
Windy
my
Hill.
coffee? You should up here this morning.
Everyone's always I can't not bring coffee and donuts like anywhere anymore. It sucks.
I know.
But I will. I will try next time. I'm gonna go to the Lox and Bagels.
Lox and Bagels,
it's really good. What I like about them, shout out you guys, is that they promote doing like bacon or sausage and cream cheese just on the bagel without any eggs. I fuck with that.
They drop off bagels here.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Love you.
That's legendary. Well, I think we did the damn thing, guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you for being on.
Great.
Windy Hill Wellness, Glens Falls, Greenwich.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah. You'll be surprised.
I'm so excited.
This is bootleg, but they make it look good.
There you go.
Thanks again, guys.
All right.
Thank you.